My name's Duddy, set up builds and stuff. Today's video is about a scout rifle that actually feels like a sniper and it turns you invisible. It got nerfed at the beginning of the season, but I'm telling you now, it is absolutely insane still. Very, very good. I am talking, of course, about the third iteration. This feels like a sniper rifle pairing up with the Briarbinds. This combination is just absolutely perfect because you're going to get extra damage on your Briarbinds from your grenade stat and extra damage on this scout sniper rifle. In my opinion, it hits like a truck, so stay with me, I'll break this video down. The third iteration, it is a Void exotic scout rifle. It's got the perk on there, Tri-Planar Mass Driver, fires a spread of Void energy projectiles, aiming down sights, narrows the spread. It's also got the trait on there, Amalgamation Rounds. Basically what this does is when you aim down the sights, it compresses the shot into a single sort of high damage shot, and then once you've done that, it's going to mark the target where you do an additional damage increase as well. And then when you get a final blow with the amalgamation round, it's going to grant invisibility and true sight, which is great just in general. And it's also got a catalyst on there, precision final blows with the amalgamation rounds cause the target to detonate into a weakening blast. It's basically demoralised perk, a very nice catalyst. So I'll show you what the perk actually does. So basically your standard shot, if you was just hip firing it or fast firing it, hits for like 14, and then you aim down sights, you're going to do 210, and then you're going to mark up to do it 273. So you've got like quite a lot of different damage numbers there, but the main one you want to be looking at is the 210 to 273. So you get like a 30% damage increase, and if you kill that target, it's going to make you invisible. But we've got a really easy way this season with semi-auto striker to add even more damage to that. So if you have fewer than 2 stacks of armor charge, rapid precision hits with scout rifle is going to give you an armor charge, which I'm then using for 2 void weapon surges, so you're going to see an extra 17%. Super easy to do, really easy to do. So if you keep an eye on that bottom left, a couple of slow shots. Obviously, you could do a faster fire mode with this as well, but you're just going to see that on that bottom left. You're going to see my Void Weapon Surge pop up as well, and you're going to see that ramp up to 300. There's another 17% from 2 Void Weapon Surges. You can run 3 or 1. I like to run 2 and a Void Scav or a Solar Scav, but there you go. Easy damage increase, and it's just chunking these enemies down. This is ultimate in the shooting range, and you can see it's just chunking these enemies down. And there you go, I've gone invisible. Really solid scout rifle. Add in a Briarbinds. Your Void Souls have a longer duration. They also gain escalating damage and durability. This works perfectly with this scout rifle. Child of the Old Gods, Void Souls. You can pick these up as well with Briarbinds. I'll show you exactly what these do in a moment. But the pairing with that and Feed the Void, instant devour, pretty much all of the time with the setup, we'll show you in a moment. But Child of the Old Gods and Briarbinds is absolutely cracked. You'll see what to do there. So your Void Souls increase their damage and damage resistance, maxing out after 6 kills. Goes all the way up to 100% extra damage on your Void Souls. And don't forget, the ticks that you get from Void Souls are actually all counted towards your grenade stat now. So your grenade damage increase on your grenade stats all apply to your Briarbinds. So it's a really good change, the construct buff. And it just works perfectly because you can go invisible with this scout rifle, run around, pick your Briarbinds up, and let them start doing the escalating damage. Now don't forget, semi-auto striker is giving you free armor charges, which I'm using on my arms as well to get a double grenade font stat, an extra plus 40 on my grenade stat. I'm running a 160 grenade stat, so I've basically got a 200 grenade stat, which is excellent for your Briarbinds. So this scout rifle on its own, it feels like a sniper rifle. I am not joking, you in in-game stuff, I'll show you that working. But you've got damage left, right and centre, all from your extra damage from your scout rifle and your Briarbinds, all mixing in, and it makes tanky targets feel like normal enemies. Echo of Harvest, defeating a weakened target creates an orb of power and avoid breach. So you're going to create loads of orbs of power. You're going to be able to pick these up to give yourself instant devour via Echo of Starvation. Now, obviously, you don't want to be running around the map to collect orbs, so what we're going to do is adding Powerful Attraction, 2 of them every time you put your rift down, which you're going to be doing all the time for your Child of the Old Gods and your Briarbinds. It's going to give you the Devour, and the gear set is also going to give you a 45% DR via the smoke armor gear set, the smoke jumper set. So you're going to get 45% DR for a couple of seconds, and then the other 2-piece I'm running is the Aeon adapter, because I am running Mint Retrograde, which will give you 15 seconds of concussive dampener as well. So you're going to get loads of damage reduction by picking up an orb or getting a kill with your Mint Retrograde. I've got a quick clip to show you. Obviously, I'm not using my Powerful Attraction. I just wanted to show you, sort of show you the 15 seconds that you get from getting a kill with your Mint Retrograde. That's the, on the bottom left, you'll see it there under the Devour. That's the 15 seconds DR that you get the concussive dampener, and then you'll also see there that I also got the smoke jumper set as well. Now, obviously, I would be using Powerful Attraction. I just wanted to show that off. So basically, kill a weakened target, get an orb, put your Powerful Attraction, rift down, collect all them orbs, get DR, get Devour, and then stand in your rift, get your Void Soul on the target, and just forget about it. It's a sniper. This is Mythic gameplay, Mythic story mission. I basically do these until I get to the part where I get to the Matter Spark, and then I just can't be bothered with it. I cannot be bothered with that Matter Spark stuff. I've done it 3 times. I ain't doing it anymore. So, but you'll see, you get up to the sort of tanky targets in the game, which I'll show you in a moment. Miners, mages in here, they pretty much get 1-tap, 2-tapped. You got that invisibility to go around and pick up your Void Souls, Briarbinds. And, yep, it's just a joke. This makes things very, very easy. And even against tanky targets, he just absolutely plows through them. I can only imagine what 3 of these are going to be like still. I know it got nerfed, but guys, honestly, it's absolutely huge. It's still really, really good. You can just sit back. Tanky targets, I've got a few clips of some tanky targets and how to get volatile rounds on this as well infinitely. So you'll see there, if you just keep an eye on that bottom left, I've got volatile rounds going, because what's happening here is the Briarbinds are actually getting the kill, and because they count towards your grenades and your grenades stat now, it's actually proccing Echo of Instability. So when your Briarbinds do get that kill, which happens quite a bit, you will get volatile rounds for free on this scout rifle as well. Now, obviously, you don't want to be banking on that all the time, so something like a Vortex, a Scar, or an Axiom Bolt will also proc your Echo of Instability. So between that and your Briarbind kills, you got pretty much infinite uptime of your volatile rounds on there as well. And then one more clip of a tanky target in Mythic, just gets absolutely wrecked. Very strong scout rifle. So I've showed you it 1-tapping, 2-tapping in Mythic. I'll show you it working in Conquests now. Now, quick heads up with the Conquest, I couldn't actually run Briarbinds because of that avant-garde crap. It's awful, terrible thing. I had to run Second Filaments instead. But you can imagine Briarbinds working in Conquest. We know they're really good. I just switched out to Second Filaments to get instant Devour. So that takes us on to my stats now. Basically, it's not perfect. I would like to have a bit more intellect and a bit more class. I'd rather have 0 melee if I could, but it's quite hard to get this armor. But around about 160 grenade stat, bearing in mind I'm running 2 grenade fonts, and then about 120 weapon stat. Quickly go over my fragments, which we've gone over the main ones anyway. Echo of Harvest, which we've touched on. Echo of Starvation, and then we're also running Undermining for our Void Grenades weakening effects, and then, which we've touched on again, Echo of Instability. I'll leave a quick screenshot of my mods as well. I will also leave a dim link in the video description. Let me know what you think of this video. I can only imagine what 2 or 3 of these can do in some endgame activities. Really, really strong. Briarbinds, Void Souls flying everywhere. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.